Okay, so you just pop in the different weather icons. They pop easily right into the graph. Let's keep going with our tables. And I searched in the gallery numbers. And I think I just pictures. I think I went into the, yeah, and then it's got, here they are, and I just popped them over. When I was ready, I popped them into, watch how this conforms. You'll see how it turns blue right before it pops it in there. And then this is something called a shade, and you can actually shade your entire screen if you wanted to, you know, before, if you're teaching and you only want the kids to see a certain portion of the page. Or, you know, if you're doing something else in a cell, you can actually add a cell shade to each one of these. Okay, so if you've got students guessing, okay, what do you guys think this number is? What comes in here? 6. You could shade each cell. Okay, this is one of the interesting features of of Notebook, is that you can actually drag text and pictures directly from the internet. So let's pretend your students are working on George Washington, and you're going to read this as a class together. You found a really great paragraph. All I've done is come in here and highlight it. I'm going to click on New Page. Open up Internet Explorer again and drag it and drop it. It drops the text directly into Notebook, which is really nice. And then let's view this full screen, because we really want to make it a little bit. There we go. Okay. And let's get out of full screen. The other feature that's really nice is on the pen tool, you actually have a highlighter here. So you can start to begin to highlight the important things and talking about, you know, what's important when you're reading. So, you know, the kids could go through and highlight what's important facts. Same thing with pictures. Let's go back to our internet site. And let me come down here. Okay, same thing with George Washington. If I'm not saving this picture, I'm not copying it, I'm just dragging it over. And it just pops it right in. Okay, so you could put that there. Okay, so that's one of the really nice features. Let's go into the gallery tab again. Over here, this is, you know, your standard slideshow. And then this here is your gallery tab. And we played with it a little bit so far. But I'm going to minimize everything so you can see it all. Okay, so over in the Gallery tab, you've got Gallery Essentials, Lesson Activity Toolkit, and Gallery Sampler. Gallery Essentials, if you go in here, I really enjoy backgrounds and themes, Activity Toolkit. Oh, you know what? I think if you click on this, here it is. If you come down here, here's backgrounds and themes. And what's nice about this is that you can actually drag. And do you want to insert it on all pages or just the current page? And I'll just choose current page, but it puts a background to your page. And there's lots of little backgrounds to choose from. Lesson Activity Toolkit is located right here. And inside of here, I like to look at the examples because they have a couple activities in here. And they're just cute. They're, you know, stuff that people have already made. Let me get a new page. So here's the image select. This is something someone else's. Who were the artists that created these masterpieces? This is a really neat one. It just keeps flashing until you click on it. And I've used this activity with 50 states. And once they click on it, then they would have to pick, you know, the correct answer. So you could do that. And then you could reset it and it would play again. Let's look at the vortex. This one's kind of cool too. And you can actually go in here and edit these and change the little pictures and change, you know, whatever it says, 1 and 2. You make it your own. So this is neat because once you drop it, it absorbs it. And then if it doesn't, it spits back out. So I like that one too. Let's go back to our slideshow. And real quickly. That's that one. Let me just cut this out of here. Delete page. Delete page. Let's talk about saving really quick. When you're ready to save a file, you can just do Save As, and then obviously I've saved this presentation inside a folder, and this is what it looks like. It has a little notebook file next to it when it's done. You can actually have your entire class open up a notebook file. It's going to be read-only, but that's okay. They can still make changes and save it as their own when they're all finished with it at the end. So you could also use a notebook activity as an assessment. The other thing I want to show you briefly is there's a great website. It's called the Smart Exchange. And here you can actually search for any subject area. You know, and obviously the more you choose, the less you'll get. But I'll do pre-K and K. And it's going to, notice over here, images, there's 3, gallery collections, and smart notebook lessons. So I really just want to see the smart notebook lessons that people have already created. And here's a Groundhog Day and Shadows. Now, what I like, let me go back. What I like about this website is that it allows you to preview before you download. So you can just click on it, see if you like. That looks like an interactive page. You won't see it in the preview. It does have 9 pages. Okay. And if you like it, you can download it for free, which is awesome. That's one. And then the other one is, the one that I've included in this presentation is this, I really like Internet for Classrooms. If you have time, check that one out. I also really like Harvey's homepage. He's fantastic. I actually got to meet him at a conference, and he's designed all of these. They're all mathematics based, and some of them are for upper grades, so you're going to have to go through them, but you know, he's got them listed by, and you can download them here. So that's a pretty good one. And the other one I really like is Scholastic. Inside of Scholastic, like if you click here, Earth Day, you know, they've got, here's a notebook lesson about recycling. So they got lots of stuff on the Scholastic website as well. So those are some resources for you. I hope this presentation has been this presentation has been useful to you, and I just want to say thanks so much for taking the time to watch this. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Okay, and good luck.